Hi there, Rick Lineker. This is the second in a series of getting started with JavaScript and HTML pages. In our last presentation, we had a single span that we moused over and moused out of. We actually had a mouse click, but I've removed the say hello and the mouse click events because we're not going to use them for this example. I've also added a size so this span is big enough that you can easily see. And I added some BR tags at the end so that anything else I add will be on the line. Okay, so if I save this, it'll still function as always. Mouse over, mouse out. But we're now going to add another span tag. Right in here. And notice it has a different ID. Okay, it's test him span. This one is test me span. Okay, before I forget, let me add these where tags. Anything else to add? Okay, so we're all happy is what it says. And if I save and go back here and click, render this, and this still works. Nothing happens to we're all happy because we haven't put anything in place so that it would happen. But now we're going to come up here to make me red and find out how we can, even without getting that object as a parameter, we can find it. var new obj equals document dot get element by id. And here we just put test him span. That's the id, right? So what this did was this used this method and found whatever object had that ID. Now this variable will be a reference to it. And if I say something like new obj dot style dot color equals magenta, if I mouse over that, that will turn magenta. We're going to kind of surface it down here and then mouse out and go back to black. Save that guy, render him, and sure enough when I mouse over this one, it goes magenta, mouse out, he goes black. Of course nothing happens because I have no events for this down here. Okay, so that's all well and good. Let's add another span in here. And just to give the girls equal time, we'll call this test her span. Say the weather is nice. Okay. Notice neither one of these spans have any kind of JavaScript events that we're servicing, although we could. So now up here we're going to say, we're going to grab a reference to that. We're going to say other object. Remember, we've got to change this because otherwise it'll find the wrong object. Let's do something a little more interesting than setting the color. We're going to say inner HTML equals hi mom. And down here we're going to set it back to whatever the previous. That's nice. Grab that, paste it in here, and that way it'll go back to the previous text. Save it. Render this guy. Everything looks normal when I hover over this. The second span turns magenta. The third span changes its text, and when I mouse out, everything will be restored back to its original pristine state. Okay, so this is just a baby step, but that's the way we learn this stuff. There will be more to come shortly.